Hi, Thomas Spencer here, thebibleguy.com and thebibleguy.blog.com. Well, just a quick update. It's November 2024, and we're still here. We haven't been raptured. Now, I know several of you were a little upset about me doing a rapture countdown, but I'm just going to say that so many great things have come out of this. There were hundreds of people, now that we know, that were confessing that they weren't ready for the rapture. Some said, we don't even want it to come right now. We got things to do. So it was kind of a stir, was kind of a shock. October, man, was the prime. I was just hoping that we would go with Christ because of all the dark evilness in the world. But the Jews who practice these feasts every year, when the feast is over, most of them say, wow, that was a great dress rehearsal. So the next one might just be it. So for this coming year, the Jewish feast of Rosh Hashanah starts the Jewish New Year. That's October 2nd. Now, our New Year for Gentiles on the Roman calendar, our New Year starts January 1st. So from October to January right there, that gives me a couple of months every year to reflect on what we've done in the past year and to set goals and look forward to what we might be able to accomplish in the year to come. So this year, my website and the blog and my teachings are going to focus just exactly where we left off, being rapture ready. So you're going to see a change on the website because I'm going to go back to a question. What was the gospel of Paul versus what is the gospel of Jesus' gospel of the gospel of the kingdom? I'll tell you, they're not the same. So we're going to dive into that. And in doing so, I'm going to ask two questions. One, what was the first letter that Paul ever wrote that was recorded in the Bible? Actually, two letters back to back. And in those two letters, what was his main points? This is where I'm going to launch. So you're going to see this. It's going to be, actually, it's quite fascinating because the first letters were 1st and 2nd Thessalonians. These are the ones that Paul wrote his very first letters. Why did he write them? Because when he went to Thessalonica, he shared his gospel, which was Jesus, the Son of God, has come. He died for our sins in the grave. He was resurrected from the dead, and he's seated at the right hand of the Father. That's the gospel of Paul. And if you believe that, you shall be saved. Now, these Thessalonican people, they got pretty turned on, born again. They went for Jesus. And then Paul's next teaching was what? Everybody be rapture ready, because he is also coming back for you. Rapture ready. Paul's first letters were about the rapture, and his main focus and teaching was to be rapture ready, and it influenced their entire lifestyle, everything they put their hand to. So that's where we're starting. You'll see some changes on the website, and that's where we're headed into. Are you rapture ready? I hope so by now. But can we remain rapture ready, and what does that mean to us? How should that affect our lives? I hope to see you soon on the next teaching.